Admissions day, yeah. I used to know that when I was working. I used to know every holiday when I was working. Oh, yeah. Now, yeah. Now I rely on my phone calendar. Okay, so right hand, your right hand opposite. So this one you got to go opposite for me, left hand. Yeah. I do this for the video so I know when to start the video. Good morning. All right, bring the hands up. Yes, nice and comfortable. Kind of shake everything loose a little bit. Just imagine your spine loosening and stretching, and extend your legs. Remember to extend your legs. Just so your toe picks up. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, drop your shoulder blades. Yeah, drop your shoulder. Down through your body. And gently press your feet into the earth. Okay, again, breathing in when you come up. Think way up in the sky. Exhale as you come down, dropping your shoulders. Directing all that clean energy with your palms. And gathering that cleanest energy way up in the universe. Pouring it down through the center of your body. Imagine it flushing the spine. Flushing all the nerves. Imagine it flushing through the heart and all the blood vessels. Imagine it flushing through every bone of your body, stimulating the bone marrow, and always flushing into the earth, and releasing the legs. And finally, imagine it flushing through all the organs, the brain, the heart, the lungs, the kidneys, liver, stomach, spleen, intestines. And one more time. And then imagine breathing in from the earth, rising through the bottom of the feet, through the back, over the top of the head, down the front of the body, back into the earth. Gently pressing your feet into the earth. Relaxing the hips, the knees, imagining your legs a little bit heavy, sinking into the earth. As you breathe in, come up and imagine that energy flowing through the bones, stimulating the bone marrow. It stimulates the bone marrow, it produces new blood cells. It's producing new bone cells. You want to wake up every bone of the body. You want to keep on making bone cells. You want the bone to keep on growing and getting thicker and stronger and denser. You want the bone marrow to keep on producing blood cells. And then come up from the side. Look over the palm. Okay, look far away. Imagine you staring way out at the mountaintop. Breathing in. Drop your shoulder. And out. Gathering in. And out. And in. And out. And one more round. And stare far away over the fingertips. And out. Scooping down. Imagine like picking up water. Filling up the whole body. Deep breath. And then squeeze and exhale. Squeezing every muscle tissue in your body, then slowly letting go. And then filling up all the bone. Fill up every bone in your body and squeeze and press the chi through every bone. Twisting, squeezing, and then slowly letting go. And every ligament and tendon in the body wrapping and twisting. Exhaling, slowly letting go. And then coming up and down. So before we begin, I just want you to try this. You just, if you let's see, you just make circles with your palm, and you come here and then you squeeze, right, and let go. And you squeeze and let go. Okay? As you're doing this motion, right, it's moving, it's tension. Okay? I want you to start thinking of the back of the shoulder blade. Yeah. So first think of the shoulder, then think of the shoulder blade, and then try to focus on the inside lower corner of the shoulder blade. It can just be one side, left or right. Right? So you try to think of just one side. Okay? So in the end, you either think of the inside lower corner of the shoulder blade, one side, or you can think in between the shoulder blade. Right? So where the spine is, you think in between. Okay? So as you do the movement, you know what the movement is. You just do the movement, but you just put your mind there. Yeah? And then you can go back and forth to thinking of the hands and like, oh, just really physically doing the movement, and then relax and do the movement, and then just think of that spot. And what I want you to do is when you think of that spot, try and see if the tension starts to release. Where it feels really light. You're still doing the movement, but your joints feel light, the muscle feels light, the shoulders drop, but you're still doing the movement. You're still rolling, you're still squeezing, but all of a sudden becomes effortless, right? So you transfer your mind from physically, what do I have to do, squeezing, rotating, and then you know the movement, and then just start thinking of the shoulder blades and one point and in between, right? From there. So just take your time, right? Just like you're gathering and squeezing, just relax the shoulder, right? Let go. Just a small, simple movement. And make sure you breathe. Feel the lower belly expand and release. Relax the shoulders, relax the elbows, relax the wrist. Even while you're doing this movement, relax the hips. Sink the breath down. And then slowly just think of the shoulder blades. And see if that changes the tension in your arms. And then come back and think of your palms. I think real physical, turning and squeezing. And then relax and think of your shoulder blades. And then start to think of just in between your shoulder blades, just that point. And then try to think of just the inside lower corner, one point. Yeah. So as you think of back here, it shouldn't be so physical, right? You just have to let this go. Okay? So if you put your mind back there, I can use your back. Right? So shoulder blade is coming here. Spine is here. You're just thinking of this spot right here. Okay? And you don't have to think of it moving or anything. You just think of that spot while you're doing the movement. And then everything lets go. So the tension you create is whether it's conscious or unconscious tension, you have to consciously let it go. But it's attached to your mind. So if you put your mind over here, someplace else, it lets go. So you still know how to do the movement, but then you're not trying to direct it. Yeah? And if you put your mind, so spine is here, you put your mind in between, so in between the shoulder blade and the spine, right on the side of the spine, there's these little acupuncture points, and they help to release energy. So you can experiment on your own any kind of movement. Doesn't have to be the Qigong or the Tai Chi, right? You can just do a repetitive movement, right? And think like, oh, what I have to do, and you can even make it more resistance, right? Like carrying a stick or carrying a weight, right? Not too heavy, but just light enough. And then you start thinking of different points on your body. You think of the shoulder blades and see if that makes it just easier. And then you think of that point on the shoulder blade compared to the points in between the shoulder blade. When you think of the points in between the shoulder blade, it'll cause you to kind of expand a little bit, especially when you come out. So when you come out, and right here when you come out, you think of those points, they're called jiaji points. The Chinese term is jiaji points. So like every time you kind of explode out, that kind of movement, you think right in between your shoulder blade. Right? So if you got to open that bottle, right? That sticky bottle, you think right in between the shoulder blades, you think jiaji. And then it helps to snap. It just kind of like poof. Yeah. And you have to play with it and practice and do it. But yeah, it's really interesting. It's really interesting. Yeah. So you learn the movement and then you just put your mind someplace neutral. So this right over here, this is another kind of neutral point. So if you rest your hands on your knees and then you pull it back, and right where the thumbs sit in this little pocket, it's kind of a neutral point. So if I'm expanding my legs into the ground, right, I can feel these muscles activate and I can feel myself pressing, but then if I'm holding that stretch and I put my mind here, I can feel it release a lot of tension and then it just expands. Yeah? So that's part of the internal kung fu. That's what makes it internal. Right? It's thinking of these things, not leading with the movement, but just thinking about it and then just letting that energy flow. So you do all this experimentation on your own. When you're doing something, you just try and think of these points. Yeah. Okay, so relax. Just get one more reset. And down, sit nice and straight. Let the arms hang right at the side of the body. Look straight ahead. Feel the lower belly expanding and falling. Relax the chest. Open the throat. Use the ha sound. Open the throat. Yes. Gently turn the palms forward. Take a deep breath. Let it all out. And then begin. As you breathe in, slowly pick up your arms and extend a little bit. And coming in, just like washing your face, dropping the arm and turning the palm. And press with your shoulder blades. Right over here is a good example. Think of shoulder blades while you exhale and down. Just the head falling. When you come down, keep the spine nice and straight and suspended from above. Breathing in. Feel the arms dropping. Feel the palms turning. Tilt the sternum up and relax the head. Just let the head fall, right? Flexing the neck. Finish the move. Finish the breath. Breathing in and out. Tilt the sternum up, not too far, really short, and down. As you drop the head, feel it pulling on the spine. Gently stretching the spine, breathing in and out. And one more time. Let everything go and then begin again. Okay, relax a little bit and then number 2. Pick up one hand, left or right, doesn't matter. Other hand about the waist height. And as you breathe in, just turn your head and follow that upper hand, looking right over the fingertips. Finish the breath and then come back to center. The bottom hand coming from the elbow through the forearm. And as the palms pass each other, you start breathing in again. See if you can feel the warmth of the palm washing through the forearm. Breathing in and just let that hand drop, continuously falling until you start exhaling. Look right over the fingertips at the mountain. One more time. And last time. Feel the center of the palm washing the center of the forearm. Come back to center, hold the ball right at the throat level. Open your voice, no restrictions in your voice, and down. Extend the legs into the ground. Let everything go. Okay, fold the arms and gently squeeze the shoulder blades together. When you can't squeeze them anymore, you pull them up and over and turn in the palms and pull the shoulder blades. So just think of the shoulder blades moving. Everything else just follows that stretch. Pull forward, pull the shoulder blades forward and down. Nice big stretch. Yeah, squeeze. Try to get them to touch. Turn the palms and down and relax a little bit and then come forward. Turn the palms out and just breathe naturally. Fold the arms. Squeeze all the way down. You want to be able to feel some part of the arm, gently rubbing the body the whole time. The arm just falls straight down. All the way down. Relax. And then do one side, left or right. When you do one side, relax the waist, relax the neck, the head, so the body and the head can turn and follow that movement. And just focus on the inside lower corner of that shoulder blade. That's the only spot you're manipulating. That's the only spot you're moving. One more time and then we'll reverse direction. Oh, you guys got parrots up here. Oh. They're cute only the first 5 years. And then they start breeding. They've become a pest here in Hawaii to agriculture. They're wiping out like cornfields, I think on Kauai and some other places. They're cute until they eat your crops. All the way down, relax. And then do the other side. So squeeze, let the head turn, let the body turn. And turn the palm out and down. It's a big rotation. You can get a really large rotation. So if you have knots in there, you're going to pull and stretch those knots out. You're going to feel where they are. And then come forward. Finish that movement. Relax a little bit, but finish the movement. And then two sides back to front. All the way down and front to back. All the way down. Relax and then loose circles. Oh, my mom made 96. Yeah. Said on a bad day we think, oh no, she's going to die next week. On a good day, oh no, she's going to live to 100. Relax. And then put it all together. So think of the movement. Right? Think of the movement. Make the joints as light as possible. Right? The hips are relaxed, the legs are gently pressing into the earth. You can feel the bottom of your feet gently pressing and sinking into the earth. The legs a little heavy. And then slowly you start thinking only of the shoulder blades. You just think of the shoulder blades and see if that lightens up the arm. And then you start thinking of that one spot on the inside of the shoulder blade. You see if that makes it even lighter. And you think only one side, not two sides, only one side. And then right as you exhale, you think in between your shoulder blades. Okay? So you breathe in and then in between the shoulder blades. And you see if that helps you just to kind of let go right there. So the visualization is really important. That's the first thing you have to do in the Qigong. That's the first thing. Everything follows the intent. Everything follows that visualization. Yeah? And down. Okay. Yeah, just relax a little bit. Okay, and then hold the ball right in the center. And we'll move to our spine. And keep the palms right in the center. Right? So it has to turn in from the elbows, right? And then reverse. And feel the shoulder blades connecting and stretch the shoulder blades. As you stretch the upper body, you have to really consciously sink the breath down. Right? Don't let that stretch fool you into breathing from the chest area. You have to force the lower belly to expand, and drop the shoulders down, and then take a deep breath, and expand. And when you're ready to exhale, drop the elbows straight down, stretching just the fingertips, washing through the forearm. Feel the shoulder blades connect. Keep that connection. Yeah. So you see the yin yang symbol coming out, right? It's just like this. Yeah, it's folded. Palms right in the center. Take a deep breath. Expand. Open the spine. Open the hip, and exhale when you're ready. This time, breathe in as you come up. Right where the palms pass each other, you breathe in. And finish that inhale, and then relax and exhale. Right where the palms pass you, inhale. Keep the palms right in the center and stretch your shoulder blades. Okay, stretch the shoulder blades, not the palms. Put your mind in the shoulder blades, breathing in and gently releasing. One more time. Breathing in. Yeah, think of the shoulder blades and out. Okay, and then moving to our spirals. So the upper palm turns back. The elbow drops straight down and turn your body, turn your waist. And the bottom hand wash it the outside and turn, and then lift right above the forehead. The other hand falls just below the belly button, and the top palm starts spinning out. And you keep on turning. And right at the end, you take a nice deep breath, and then exhale and bring the elbow back and turn, uncoil. Coiling, breathing in, lifting. And uncoil, exhale. And then breathe in, coil. And then uncoil, exhale. Right where the palms pass, breathe in. Uncoil, exhale. Relax and stretch and breathe in. And exhale. One last time. Turn your waist, breathe in. And out. Put your mind in your shoulder blades and breathe in and out. Oh, I'm sorry, one last time. One more last time. Now come back to center. I have to do that so you feel like you're in a real Kung Fu class. One more time. Last time. One more. Again. Last one. last one. Yeah, when you do the heart, think of that sun in your chest. Feel the shoulder blades moving. Feel the lower belly expand and contract. And see if you can feel that magnetic pulse between your palms. Yeah, think of that space in between your shoulder blades. Yeah, and just finish your last movement and then let it fall. Okay. Now we'll skip this one for today. We'll come back to it later. Okay, bring the feet in and then try to sit up away from the back of the chair if you can. If you need to lean, that's fine, but if you can sit up a little bit, sit up. If you can move forward in the chair. And put your legs where you feel like you can just pick them straight up. And as you pick them straight up, right, you feel your body grab. Right? So resist that temptation to hunch like this when you pick the leg up. You keep yourself suspended, and you pick that leg up, you feel the stomach muscles grab, and you keep that body suspended. And only as high as, pick up only as high as you can keep the body like this. If you start doing this, that's too high. Okay? And then it's going to step forward, and then you press that leg, gently start pressing that leg on the ground, push from here, while the back leg releases. Again, only as high you can keep the upper body still and stable, and then down, and then now you press that leg into the ground while you release the front leg, and back, and then down, and then transfer, press, and lift, and out, right, and press, and feel the hip opening up, relax that ankle, and down. Okay, so we're going to go back and forth, switching. While you do that, try and keep your knees pointed straight. Yeah? And see if you can feel if the leg is pulling outwards. Right? If the leg is pulling outwards, that means the side muscle is tighter and it's pulling. Yeah? And that means the inside muscle is losing the battle. So this is constantly pulling. This is trying to hold it in place, but it's tired already. So as you do this, you try and just gently be aware, like is it pulling or out or in, and you just gently try and hold that correction and just try to be aware of it pointing straight ahead. All right, the hands, right, just going up and down, right, all the way down. Finish the move, and then as you breathe in, pull the chi up from the earth. As you exhale, you guide it back into the earth. Nothing gained or lost. Right? We don't create matter, we don't destroy matter. We just kind of shove it around. Right? That's all it is. So when you come up, you're pulling the chi up from the earth. That means you're displacing the chi around you. It's like a siphon. Right? It's like that water level. So if you're pulling it up, the chi around you is sinking down. It's also sinking through your legs. So if your legs are relaxed, not pressing, not lifting, if you listen really carefully and you just relax the bottom of your feet while you're doing this, you're going to feel your feet kind of lift, right? As you pump the chi down. As you pump the chi down, right? The chi is going to rise through your legs, so you might feel the bottom of your feet kind of release a little bit. Okay? And then as you pull the chi up, that means the earth chi has to sink into the earth. It's also sinking through your legs, so you might feel your feet sink a little bit. Right? You don't feel it, that's okay. The more you relax, then you start to feel it. Right? And then it's those things you just have to, you might feel it, they might disappear, you might feel it disappear. But the more you relax, the more you get comfortable, the more you trust what you feel, right? That it's actually happening, right? It's going to come out. But even if you don't feel it, it's happening. It's still happening. It's a real subtle thing. It's really subtle, okay? That's your feet at rest. So when you start pressing your feet into the earth, the chi is still moving, but muscle action, right? You're just pushing. So even if the chi is flowing up, your bones, everything are sinking into the ground. The chi is just going to flow up through like a metal pipe that's sinking in the mud. Right? So then you may not feel it, or you really shouldn't feel it unless you're really sensitive. Right? It's still just going to flow. So that tells you that you can be using all your muscle, but that circulation, that energy, that blood still has to flow. But that's not how we learn, right? If you're lifting weights, it's like, oh, tighten up every muscle, right? That means you're shutting off all the circulation. You're shutting off all the energetic circulation, all the electricity and the blood and all the fluids. And you're pressurizing your system to do the movement. That's why when I weightlifted, I wore these tight suits in the competition. We wore belts, right? We strap it in. We're compressing all of that, right? That internal pressure to hold that in. That's not, you think about it with all that help, that's not the true muscle strength. We're trying to support it all from the outside. Yeah? And then we can do a few moves and then we gotta stop and let everything and let the blood flow back, right? This kind of training, you're doing your full moves and you're building, but you want full circulation at the same time. Then you have greater expansion. Yeah. Doesn't take away from weightlifting and all of that, but you know, it changes it. It just changes how you do. Yeah. Okay, so just take your time with this move. It's one hand up and down, and then in that one cycle, we have a step out and back, and step out and back. Yeah. So just take your time. Okay. So we start with the palms. Breathe in and out. Let it all the way go, and then pick up one leg, left or right. Step out. Press that leg into the earth while the back leg releases. The hands are still falling. Now the front leg with the rise of the palms. Whatever leg is on the ground, that's the one pressing into the earth. Whatever leg is lifted, you let everything go. Try to keep the knees nice and straight and take your time. Only as high as you can relax the upper body. Breathing in and out. You want to pick the knees straight up and then in and then straight up and then out. Yeah. And that's how you want to walk. You want to pick that knee straight up and then step out. Then you're walking, you're not falling. If you're walking with your legs and your upper body is following, you're walking. If you're walking and following your upper body, you're falling. Right? If you take a step and I tell you freeze and you fall, right? That's what's happening. Right? But if you take a step and I say freeze and you're all balanced on one leg, then you're not falling. So in the standing forms, when we stand, we can demonstrate that. Okay, come back to center. Relax, hold the ball. Turn to one side, drop the knee, and turn and slide your hand straight out and turn your waist. Point your hand straight to the front. And then exhale. So you want to breathe in as you're coming out. Breathe in on the turn and the stretch, and just reach and turn your waist, and exhale as we come back to center. You keep the shoulders down, elbows down, but turn the waist. The hands follow that leg, the direction, so straight in the front. We're trying to warm up the hips, the pelvic joints. If you want a little bit bigger stretch, you can just take a step to the side. Turn the waist. Then come back and you can take a bigger step. So up to you, whatever's comfortable. Right, if you want a bigger stretch, you can bring it back a little, but only if it's comfortable. Try to turn right from the center. And then come back to center. Do one open and close. Think deep in your body. Just rest your wrists on the hip. Loose fist. And pick up opposite hand and leg. Straight up. And then heel and the fist straight in the center. Stretch the back of the knee. Feel the back of the leg stretching. And then lift and slowly bring it back. Yeah. Only as high as it's comfortable. Straight up and out right in the center. Press the heel. Stretch the back of the leg. Give it some time. And then up and down. Okay? You don't have to pick up real high as long as it's off the ground. Whatever's comfortable for you. One more. And then I don't know if you can see me, it's starting to turn. Yes, you can add that turn of your waist. And then press the foot, stretch the hip, stretch the pelvic, and then come back. Take your time. Press and turn, then lift. So you really want to build up these muscles, you do repetition. This will build up these muscles to pick up your leg. Yeah. Like I said, it doesn't have to be high. I mean, you can do it standing if you want, as long as you're safe. But when you stand, don't strain your upper body. The upper body still has to be relaxed and balanced. Hey, change your fan belt. And down. Okay, relax. You know, I grew up with the used cars and everything, yeah. I'm so spoiled now, but my car getting old, I'm starting to hear those sounds. But all of you remember, right? All the old cars, all the fan belts used to slip, yeah? Yeah, I did differently now that you don't hear that as much. I used to keep a candle, a short candle inside my toolbox, right? Because you would wax the inside of the belt. Right next to my duct tape. And electrical tape and cable ties. Those things saved my life. You know, Big Island, 100 miles, right, between Hilo and Kona, and 50 miles between Volcano. Yeah, saved my life a couple times having those things in the car, a jug of water. Okay. All right, pull the heels up. Yeah, we'll skip that last ankle one for today. We'll come back to it next time. Yeah, and then relax. Yeah, you want to relax your upper body when you do this. Only the ankle. Just pull the feet 2 feet off the ground, stretching the toes, stretching the bottom of the feet. Yeah, upper body relaxed. Yeah, so this is a good one. You pull this up, and then you just think of one spot on your shoulder blade, and that should help you to just let everything in your upper body go. Even though you're pulling, you're doing that stretch. Okay, loosen that up. Let's see. Okay. I have a tiny little clock there. I gotta remember. Okay, so anytime, right, you need to take a break, just take a break. If you have questions, you know, if you need to interrupt, just raise your hand. I tell the other students, you might, if you start finding yourself, you have a lot of questions, just get a little notebook. Now's the perfect time, right? All the marble tablets are on sale, 50 cents. And then just write it down as you think of it, and then you can email me or bring it to class or whatever. Yeah. There. Okay. All right, so this is our Tai Chi for Health program. It's our Tai Chi for Health. It's a Tai Chi for Health Institute. Right? A lot of people use the term Tai Chi for Health now, but this is formerly Tai Chi for Health Institute. Arthritis, fall prevention. I have to say that, you know, because I'm certified, so. And the trainer's coming down, so you know when the trainer's coming down because I start getting really structured about the program. It's always hilarious when I go to the workshops because I'm always going the wrong way because I mirror, yeah. In the workshops I have to be student like, Randy. Oh, sorry. And then I do the sequence a little different from everybody else. So I'm always apologizing throughout the whole workshop. Oh, sorry. You really want me to lead? Okay, so loosen everything up. Okay, so again, feet extended, relax, extend the legs so just the toe is just starting to lift up, and then gently press the bottom of the feet into the earth. You'll feel the tip of the toe pressing down a little bit, and as you're pressing, relax. Okay? Relax all these muscles as it's sinking. If you need to, you can practice. You can imagine your legs heavy, just a little heavy, like it's sinking like into mud, just sinking into the ground. And then the very bottom of your feet, while it's pressing and sinking, you try to relax just the very bottom of your feet. It's a lot to do, but it's going to pay off. Right? Just the action of trying to do it is going to pay off. Okay? So hip is relaxed, and then imagine your spine stretching up, your chin tilts down, and from the top of the head it starts pulling and suspending your body. Lower body is sinking into the earth, upper body is stretching up into the sky. And then relax, expand, open the throat. The arms hanging straight down. Slowly open your palms. There you slowly open your palms. Feel the center of the palms facing each other. Imagine you gathering that magnetic force between your palms, that energy, that chi, that breath. And as you breathe in, slowly drop your shoulders and pick up that ball. And this is commencement. You fold your elbows, bring it to your heart. And waking up the chi, we're bringing it to the heart. And then roll it away, press it away. Let it roll all the way down. And roll it into your body, to all the rest of the organs, the intestines, the spleen, the kidney, livers, heart, lungs, and out. Extend, and then bring it back to the heart. Okay? Heart is always number one. And number three, and open and close. Okay? And then put it away. We're going to review those first three movements again. And take a breath, let everything go in your arms, your shoulders. Upper body suspended from the head, lower body sinking into the earth. Take a deep breath. Start to gather the chi in the palms, relax the elbows, and as you breathe in, you pick up the ball. Wake up the chi, wake up that energy. Bring it to the heart. Roll it. Bring it into the body, the intestines, the kidneys, the stomach, liver, the lungs, the heart. Just scraping the brain. And then back to the heart. One, open and close. Okay. Number four, turn to your right, so same direction as me. Press the ball. Just about halfway, start opening back to your left. Okay, right at center, keep on turning and drop your right hand. Your hands exchange and start turning back. And then hands exchange and turn. The palms just remain open, fingertips stretching. The body turning 45 degrees if you can. And the eyes looking right over the fingertips. Look at the mountain. Relax the shoulder blades, expand the palms. Breathe. Okay, finish and bring the palms back to the heart. Reset. Turn a little bit to the left and then spiral back to center, right into an open and close. Nice deep breath. And then repeat on the left side. So turn and press the ball towards the knee and then open. So right here, like opening a sliding window, this is single whip. And keep on turning. This is Wan Sau. Hands waving like clouds. Move from the shoulder blade. Same thing. Feel your shoulder blade moving up and down. Think of the shoulder blade moving. Just stretching the palm. One more time. Relax and breathe. I'm going to finish on the left side. Come back to center. Turn a little bit to the right as the hands spiral back, right into an open and close. Just take your time, go at your own speed, your own pace. Okay, next movement, brushing the knee. So turn to your right, slide your right hand up to the height of the ear. You breathe in, drop the palm, and as you exhale, turn back to the front. The left hand sweeps over the leg to the side. Just drop the left hand on the side. Okay. Turn the palm center. Keep on turning a little bit more. Okay. And then turn to your right. The left hand slides out, the right hand slides in the center. Use Pipa, playing the Pipa, and then fold. Right palm over under the elbow, and then turn. So this is called Parry, or shooting palm. So right, and then hands exchange, and Parry left. And notice how the palm washes the forearm. Left hand is going to flip over, like covering. Goes under the right, wrist over wrist, making a plus sign. Breathe in and grab. Exhale and turn and let the right fist come straight out while the left hand holds in the back. And then release and let wrist on wrist center. Roll back, drop your shoulders, drop your elbows. Gather. Compress at the lower dantian, below the belly button, and then lift the sternum, double palms pushing, and draw them back to the open and close. Nice deep breath, sinking the breath down, moving the shoulder blades. And then we repeat on the left side. So turn to your left, same side as me, sliding the left hand up, height of the ear. Breathe in, drop the palm. Exhale, fingertip, and then heel of palm. And the right hand just sweeps to the side of the leg and lift the sternum. Right here, lift the sternum. And turn the palm center. Turn the waist a little bit more. And then turn to the left. Right hand slides up. Fingertips height of the shoulders. Pipa. And then scoop. Left hand under the elbow, right, like you're holding the ball. And then swivel left, and exchanges and drops, and swivel right and turn the waist, turn. The right hand flips over the cover like flipping over a pancake under the left wrist. Right? So left arm pointing straight. Okay, and right arm is underneath. It's making a plus sign, and the body is turned. You breathe in and grab. And as you exhale, hold your right hand and exhale and squeeze the fist some more, letting the left fist rise. And then let everything go. Relax, rolling back, gathering, compressing, lift the sternum. Put your mind on your shoulder blades. And then draw it back. One, open and close. Okay, we're going to go on. We're going to finish the set today. So repeat on the left side. Turn, same side as me. We're going to repeat the brush knee. Exhale, lift the sternum. Just tilt the sternum up. Hold this posture. Hold the left hand out. Fold into the left. Let the right hand come in. The elbow sticks out. And then the palm comes up through the underarm and out. And both palms in the center. And then drop your elbow and turn your palms, right? So they kind of turn in. And then they wipe down. And the left fingertip should be touching the inside wrist now. The right hand turns up. So on the bottom turns, drop the shoulder and elbow and lift right under the chin, close to the body. Then the left fingertip pushes the right palm out. Feel the body stretch and expand, and then the right fingertip initiates that spiral. Let the body follow. Swivel both palms to the front. Fingertips still connected. And then it releases right into an open close. And then repeat on the right side. So turn, breathing in. Brush the left knee and out and lift the sternum. Hold the right palm out, fold into the right, the left hand sneaks in, elbow sticks out, and then the palm. And both palms turn center a little, drop your shoulder and elbow, and then they wipe down in the center, right fingertip connecting, left palm lifts right under the chin, palm up, and then push that palm away, extend, and then push that palm to the side, and just follow that spiral. Drop the shoulders, palms start swiveling to the front, and then open and close. And last section. Turn to your right, press the ball away, and then open, just like a single whip, but start dropping the right palm. And keep on turning, then turn the waist. Right? So you have to rotate, just turn the waist. It feels like turning a dial. And then you turn back to center. The bottom hand's going to hold a fist. And you keep on turning until you have fist under elbow. So line up your right fist under the left elbow. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, turn your waist and let the fist come straight out at the belly button level. Don't let it rise. Your belly button's down here now. And then release. And then come up. So funny, our 1-year-old is into finding everybody's belly button right now. And you think she doesn't understand, yeah? I say, where's your belly button? And she looks down and she pulls up her shirt. And she's still saying Ada. So you think, oh, she's not going to understand. Oh, she understands. Yeah. And then I tell her, where's sister's belly button? And she goes to sister. Leisurely tying the coat. So fold left hand in, right? The right hand still holding out. The left palm flips out and turn. The palms turn towards center. They come down and connect. Drop the shoulder and elbow and lift right under the chin. And then push the palm out. Feel the arm extend. Feel the shoulder blade open a little bit. And then spiral. Oh, there's the breeze. Double palm. Yeah. One Qigong. And then last section, repeating on the left side, turn and press. And then start opening, but start dropping the left hand. And then turn the waist. And then turn back. Bottom hand holds a fist. Right elbow over the fist. Okay. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, turn, let the left fist punch straight out, height of belly button, and then release. And then fold it up and turn your waist to the left. Repulse monkey. Brushing the knee, lift the sternum. Turn the palms, repulse monkey. Keep on turning to your right. Brush the knee. One more time, lift the sternum. Keep on turning to the left. And out. Brush the knee. Lift the sternum. Okay. Leisurely tying the coat. Fold. Right elbow out, then right palm. Then both palms turn a little bit, and then down. Drop your shoulder and elbow, then lift. Then push and extend. Feel the shoulder blade open, and then big circle with the left fingertip, just creating that circle. Drop your shoulder and elbow. Double palm. Right, so you want to swivel both palms to the front, and then release right in front of the heart. So last heart Qigong, heart lung Qigong. Drop your shoulders, turn your palm, lift the sternum as double palms are pressing. Relax and slowly let everything come back to center. Slowly start to release the leg and the top of the head. Slowly pick up one leg at a time. Relax the upper body. And then the other leg. And then slowly move your hands and palms, and then you're done. So even picking up that last part, that reset. Right? So we start off with commencement. And just about every Tai Chi set starts off with a little narrower stance, and then they take a step up. So in the standing form in this one, right, we're seated right now, so you don't see that step, but in the standing form, it's just opening the stance and taking literally one step up. So it's a preparatory, the commencement is preparation, yeah? So to end the set, that means we gotta reverse. So to end the set, you'll see it's like the Yang style will be a little bit different stance, but then the leg will come back, right? And you'll be down and then you rise. So same thing over here, even though we're seated, right? The legs are out, right? So then one leg at a time, down, right? Find the ground and gently press that leg and then release the other one straight up. The body is still upright, everything's still connected. Find the ground and then slowly start to relax. So that's one of the biggest mistakes we make when we're learning, and sometimes this mistake goes on for years, where, right, you finish and you're like, okay, I'm done. Oh, you're not done. And you have to return back to the origin. You have to return back to that emptiness. So as you relax, you go back to emptiness. Now you're done. So doing the set, what we call the set or the lu or the dance, right, simulates the whole philosophy and the whole concept, where you start from nothing, you build this whole world, and then you go back to nothing. So if you do this and then you get sloppy, that's the kid you're yelling at, hey, put away your toys, right? Clean up the table. Wait, you can't leave the table. Take your plate in, wipe the, oh my God, right? That's that, right? And come out, right? So if shouldn't think how the set ends. So if I was standing, the set might end like this, right? It'll be the same thing, right? I would shift back, right? Bring the leg back, and then find that, right? Just slowly find that first posture that I did, and then by right, you really should just kind of meditate for at least 10 breaths. Everything settles back down, everything calms back down, and then slowly walk around from there, yeah. Then you finished. Yeah. So even in the standing sets, in the Yang style is like as soon as you begin, everything's connected, and then throughout the whole form, everything is connected until that very end, and you come down. And then you're done. So you constantly hear me saying, right? Finish the breath. So I'd rather have you, when you're doing the movement, you finish the breath. I'd rather have you release everything and then start again. And then eventually you're going to feel where, yeah, it releases, you let go, but it's still kind of flowing, and then it just moves right into the next movement. In the beginning, it might be choppy, like, oh, you stop, let go, and start again. But I'm at this place where I think it's more valuable to learn like that. Because we're not learning for self-defense. We're not learning for fight, this kind of physical self-defense, right? So you have the rest of your life to learn how to connect the move and how to make it flow. We're not worried that a fast. We're more concerned about slowness. And out of slowness will come speed. So out of slowness will come health. Out of slowness will come strength. And it's the opposite end of this. Okay, all right, loosen up the leg. So as we get back into the roll of things, we'll have time to do the warm-up, do the set, and then we'll have time to do some Qigong. And when we ended, I was starting to add the standing, so we'll add the standing back. Yeah? So this class, we just go in and out. And on Sundays, I have a Zoom that's sponsored by the Lanakila people, but you're all welcome join that Zoom if you want. But the Sunday and this one I record. So Sunday's one, this past Sunday's is on my YouTube channel. But I think I just forgot to send the link out, to share the link. But if you subscribe to the channel, you get a notice, yeah? And then you don't have to wait for that, but that's already out. And if you're interested in the standing, on the Sunday one, I'm starting to show the standing, the second half of class. So the part 2 video, I'm teaching the first 6 movements, and I'm just starting to expand into the 7th movement. So it's all there. You can just, YouTube is wonderful because you can slow it down, you can speed it up, you can pause it, you can make it fast, you can make it slow, you can ignore it, you can jump ahead. Yeah. So it's actually a really good tool for that. Okay? All right, bring the hands up. Take a nice deep breath and down, let everything go. So as you come up, feel that nice stretch from inside. Imagine your spine opening, the hips loose, all the joints loose, and then let everything go. Just think of your shoulder blades. And think of the chi flowing through your body. Way up in the sky, then think of your shoulder blades and deep in your body. Okay, loosen up the legs. Just drop your fist. Pick up your knees, just drop your fist to the outside. Your kidneys. Yeah. And shoulders. And outside. You do outside, top, inside, and bottom. All this kind of cupping. And this one you can do first thing in the morning, you can do at night, you can do anytime. And it's not, we don't do it thinking, oh, circulation, right? Warm up the body. You think warm up the body because you're trying to open up any blockages in the meridians, in the channels. That's what this is about. Okay, your right hand opposite from me. Your right hand, your left hand. Thumb is bent, right? 4 fingers are open. Strength, right? Humility, and then community. Right, the fingers are community. Okay, thank you everybody. Yeah, so we'll see you in 2 weeks, but yeah, remember September. Oh no, wait. I think we're making up that Tuesday. Yes. Yeah, we're going to make up that Tuesday that I had to cancel. So we're going to have 3 Thursdays. No, wait a second.
Thursday in September. So there'll be 5 Thursdays,
yeah.
I think, and 5 Thursdays in September.
Oh, September, okay.
I know there's an extra one. So.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, so it'll be every other week from now. Yeah, and then September, yeah. We'll do that. Okay.
And then we'll let
wait, but we're doing. Oh, okay. We'll figure that out.
But it's every week. We'll let everybody know. But it's scheduled for every other in September. Every other.
Okay.
Yeah. First, third, and the last. First, third, and the last Thursday in September.
So watch for their emails.
But look for the email. We'll email you the information.
Their emails, not mine. Don't listen to what I say. I'm probably going to get it wrong. Okay, thank you everybody. If you have any questions, I can stay for a little while.